What's going on, guys? Kimchi Cowboy. Today we're gonna make a video on 75 hard. Something I talked to you guys about briefly when I had poison oak, and today is my last day. Today is the 75th day. I was introduced to 75 hard by Joseph. Anyways, he's done it like 3 or 4 times, and he introduced me and I said I would give it a shot. Let's see, August 1st was the first day I started. That was the day we got back from Colorado. I didn't really want to start in Colorado. It was vacation, and anyways, August 1st I started it and I weighed in at around 178 pounds. How does this kind of relate to 2A content, gun related content? Well, I think physical fitness is huge. Yes, you can be a really great shot, but if you can't move around, if you can't keep up with your teammates, or if you get gassed out over a 40-yard sprint, then your accuracy is going to deplete. You're not going to be that great long term. So being physically in shape is going to drastically make you not only a better shooter, but in any shit hit the fan scenario, I think you'll be able to outlast a lot more people. You won't be a liability to other people that are physically more fit than you. Now, I'm not bashing those guys that aren't physically fit or whatever. I'm not saying you guys need to go out and do 75 hard, but that's just my take on how this relates to my 2A channel. So, like I said, day 1, 75, if you don't know what it is 75 days no drinking, 75 days reading a book that'll better yourself about 10 pages a day, drink 1 gallon of water, 2 workouts a day. So the 2 workouts have to be a minimum of 45 minutes. They cannot be back to back. You cannot also stack. So you can't do an hour and a half walk and consider that both your workouts. They have to be split apart. One has to be outside. No matter the weather, one always has to be outside. And that was tough because I started in the middle of summer here at Texas, and I'll show some clips and stuff. I mean, it's 107, 110, 105. It's 8 o'clock out, it's 100 degrees. But one thing I really liked was I got acclimated really quick to the heat. Like after work, I'll go out and run. I'll go out and walk. 110 degrees, okay, whatever. Yeah, it's hot for a little bit, but then you get used to it, I feel like. So that was great. What else is there? You have to follow a consistent diet. Now, that is up to you. That's one thing that was kind of iffy. The diet is up to you. So if you just want to eat fast food for 75 days and be strictly fast food, that's a consistent diet, okay? For me, I just went ahead, MyFitnessPal, logged in all my nutrition, logged in all my macros and stuff like that. Wanted to make sure I hit around 175, 178 grams of protein a day, even as I was dropping weight. And I believe my total calories were around 1,800. So I wanted to be around there, plus a deficit after working out and all that. So that is 75 hard in a nutshell. One thing I really love about 75 hard is I have a new found love for reading. Now, these aren't like Stephen King or books like that. These are books written by people who are supposed to better your lifestyle. Atomic Habits is one of my favorite. Nick Bare, his Go One More book is great. I read a couple, I forget the titles off the top of my head, but I'll throw them up, and those are good books. And I'll definitely continue reading after this journey is complete. I don't think I'll stop reading. I think I'll continue to read as I really enjoyed it. The first 30 days, I would say, were pretty good. Really consistent. Didn't really find like a wallage or a blockage of feeling down, not wanting to do anything, stuff like that. But then when I got hit with poison oak, that was tough. That was really hard to work out because not only were my legs freaking on fire and itching like crazy, and I didn't want to walk outside and go irritate them or anything like that. The prednisone I was on for 4 weeks made me irritated and moody as hell, so that didn't help either. But I would say that 4 weeks plus getting no sleep, like I maybe got 3 to 4 hours of sleep a day because I was always getting up to itch or my legs were on fire and I couldn't deal with that. So those 4 weeks in like the middle of it after day 30 were extremely hard. The diet for me, not so much. Being at work again, like meal prepping and all that made everything very simple in my life, but the workouts, just because the fact going outside with poison oak just sucked. It was awful. Once I got past that, that's when the cravings hit. Like, I would say day 55 is when I really, really started craving food like no other. For instance, like McDonald's, really want McDonald's. Not so much alcohol. That's another thing for 75 hard, no drinking. I didn't really crave alcohol. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have some when I finish this challenge, but I didn't miss it as much as I thought I would. Chips and french fries, those are my weaknesses, and I completely crave chips and french fries right now. Like, honestly, I think 75 hard is something you guys should try. I think I'll definitely do it again. Timing is hard, like, that's for sure. If you're going on trips and you're going out with friends all the time, like social events, that could be hard. It's really good if you can pass 75 hard. Not only is it great, it's also good for you as a mental challenge, I guess, because you can cheat. You can easily cheat, and then you can say, oh, that's whatever. I mean, it's one day, no one will know except me. But then you didn't really complete 75. You cheated yourself. And if you cheated yourself on that, that means how many times have you cheated yourself in life? How many times have you just taken the easy road out and said, okay, you know what, it's just one day. Maybe it's just one 20-minute event. That's not gonna matter. Well, if you keep adding those up, over time, how many times are you doing that, right? So it's really good, I think, just a challenge overall for you to see how you are doing. About to be a dad, you know, I don't wanna have a gigantic dad belly. I wanna be sure I can lift my child and not be physically gassed after carrying her for X amount of miles, because we are gonna be hiking. We are gonna be doing stuff like, I guess I should tell you, so I started, 178, 177 pounds, and today I weighed in after going pee. Haven't taken a dookie yet, but I weighed in at 166. I touched 164, I touched 165, and I try to only weigh myself every Monday, and today is Sunday. No, today is Saturday, just because it was the end of the session. So weight definitely fluctuates, but I was consistently, after the first couple weeks, I was consistently weighing in below 170 and around the 168 mark. I want to thank Joseph for introducing it to me, because really enjoy it now. It's been great. I think, like I said before, I'll really do it again in the future. Just say I lost about 10 to 12 pounds, call it a day. So could I have lost more? Yeah. My diet was mainly, what I ate was Trader Joe's teriyaki chicken minus the teriyaki sauce. Ate that all the time, those frozen bags of chicken, just because it was very easy to cook, very easy to eat, high protein. I ate their mahi burgers. I ate their salmon burgers. What else? Kodiak waffles, protein waffles were a major staple of mine. Lots of fruit, bananas, apples, pineapple, lots of coffee. Caffeine was my friend. I think every day for 75 days I had barbell protein bar. One thing that is crazy, one thing really is eye-opening for me about this challenge was I'm lactose intolerant, and I have a pretty sensitive stomach, and I would say once or twice a month I would get upset stomachs, like full-on cramps, full-on pain, and just shit your head out, right? And this entire 75 days I have not had one single stomach ache, except for the other day when I forgot to take a pill. So that was my doing, but everything else has been fine. I partly blame like all my upset stomachs to all the processed and fried food I've been eating. And I've been really trying to knock out processed food, trying to cook a lot of meals myself. So that's been eye-opening, just seeing the difference. Now also another thing I did, which is a staple, which I know my friends think is gross, but I would drink egg whites. Drinking egg whites, drinking protein powder. Egg whites, eating them makes you fill up so quickly, whereas drinking them, I could drink 250 grams, and that's about 50 to 60 grams of protein right there, easy. If I was lacking on protein through the day and I just drank some egg whites, I can make up a ton right then and there. So I'll throw up before and after photos so you guys can see. Worked out a lot. think I gained some muscle, who knows, but yeah, anyways, if you guys enjoyed that video, if you think physical fitness is important for you as well when it comes down to shooting, let me know down in the comments below. Or if you don't think it's that important, if you think going out and shooting more is more important than actual physical health, let me know down in the comments below as well. Interested to see your guys' thoughts. All right, guys, I'm gonna close that video out. That is 75 hard, what it did for me in my life. If you have any questions, comment down below. Like if you're new here, subscribe if you're new here. And I'll get some videos out for you guys soon. Definitely cooling off. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one.